Hello everyone, this is Akuchi, back with some more Dominion. This is the conclusion of the Card Champions Tournament, the final match against terracubist. And it's only going to be first to 2.5, so pretty short match. Card Champions, we each championed one card or card-shaped object. And those cards are going to be present in the kingdoms, so I championed Gear, terracubist championed Church. So the first game's going to have Church, second game's going to have Gear, and then the final two games are going to have both cards. It's a little bit of an unfortunate matchup because Church and Gear serve some pretty similar purposes. They're both good 3-coin opening cards. Double Church is pretty good, double Gear is pretty good. I guess we're changing tables. I don't quite know why. But yeah, so I think mostly Church is going to crowd out Gear in the opening when they're together. And away we go. I do like both cards quite a lot. So in this kingdom, draw is kind of weak or hidden behind Sauna. I don't think we're really going to play with Sauna. Ooh, we have a 5-2. That's pretty good, probably. It's actually not that good. I might open Sinister Plot. I mean, Festival is not bad because getting some of the cheap cards like Faithful Hound is pretty good. Once we have Champion, Faithful Hound is going to be a very solid card. And Festival is the source of plus buy. Now there's Dominate, so that's not like super important in the long term, but adding the draw cards to the deck could be good. So we're going to want to thin with either Sauna or Church or both or Cemetery. Lots of options. I think I am going to open Festival because I have the option as the 5-2, and it seems at least plausibly better than Sinister Plot. I don't know for sure. But yeah, if we hit like 5 again with the Festival, we can get like Church, Faithful Hound. That's pretty good. In terms of payload, I mean, Festival is some coins. We might want to get a second page for Hero, gaining golds to get up to Dominate and more. I think we'll be able to support that. We're not going to be picking up silvers, except through Treasure Hunter, because there's enough good cheap cards that we're just going to buy them instead. We are second player. So Sinister Plot Cemetery is pretty good trashing. I don't know when you plan to use that. Maybe turn 5? Could be. Could be. There is like a draw to X potential with Festival and Watchtower, but that's capped out by the number of festivals. I guess you can get Navigators once you have Champion. So that's an alternative to Treasure Payload, but I think I prefer Faithful Hound draw into treasures that we gain off of the page line. Seems a little better. So we're very much hoping we don't draw a copper here, or an estate. That'd be bad. Okay, probably want to get a church here. Seems sensible. Next turn, we're going to have either 5 or 6 coins. 6 would be pretty good. We have 5. I don't know if I want to get a plot. Could just get the other church. Ooh, that's very nice. Yeah, that's very nice. Could get the second page. I'm gonna go with it. There's a chance we can, like, trash warrior or something. There's also a chance we just trash the cemetery, which is pretty... that'll help the opponent. And it's a very thin deck. We have to get plot, I think. Has to be plot. Well, this is too bad. Both of our churches missed the shuffle. We don't have to set aside a church. But I think it's the correct thing to do. Interesting. I'm not feeling good about this. Hmm. So we have a warrior down there. Probably want to set aside the festival. Which definitely makes this turn weaker. Should have an estate down there. And if we don't, no big deal. Okay. I don't think we have anything good down there. Yeah, our opponent's going to try to get to their warrior if they don't have it in hand. but I mean, either way, it should be protected. So I don't think we can trash their warrior. Our first warrior is safe. Our second warrior is probably safe, unless it's in their bottom 3 cards there. Oh, okay. They did play their warrior. Didn't find their festival, I guess. Or set it aside, because they realized they couldn't draw dead or something. I don't know. Very thin, our opponent is. Oh, we have to decide if we want to do like a haunted mirror type thing. Okay. Um, let's draw. That wasn't terribly useful. So we definitely could get a cemetery here. What's down there? I think just copper. Look, we played all our good cards. That has to be copper. We haven't trashed any copper, so we should probably get cemetery here. And now the question is, should we get a ghost while we're getting our cemetery? Maybe. It can't be trashed for a while. So assuming those are copper, we are going to have 10 coins total. Yeah, we can get the ghost later. I think I like the idea of setting aside with church because with 10 coins total, we can set aside 3 cards. Pretty sure. Nice. Don't think we're going to get the ghost here, though. So we're a little thinner than our opponent now. Well, I mean, we have a silver instead of their copper, basically. We have a faithful hound instead of their watchtower. And depending on how you look at the turn order situation, well, there's the traveler line stuff too. I mean, contraband's not crazy. It's not crazy. It's also not great. Probably not getting contraband. But maybe. I mean, it's not crazy. All right, very thin. Bottom deck church. That's pretty terrible. That's really terrible. Yeah, I think here we're going to get Faithful Hound and Festival. We could go Watchtower. I just don't think that holds green very well. Hmm. Does our opponent have a warrior? No. I think I want to keep this warrior. Why? Why did this happen? Oh, Watchtowers and Watchtowers going on, right? Bad news to bottom deck that church. Bad news. Yeah, well, I'm not going to be trashing with my warrior, that's for sure. Alright, all Watchtower. We'll see how that works out. I mean, you can trash provinces, but I don't think that's the way to go. That's awful. It is awful. I think I'll get a ghost here. I think it's time. I think similarly. Oh, I can't get a ghost here. I can't even. Can't even get a ghost. It's got to be next turn. Yeah, maybe second cemetery was the way to go. Oh, weird. Terracubist kept the treasure hunter. Huh. Unexpected. Yeah, that makes sense. It's looking good for Terracubist. Oh, come on. So here we can go Church Double Hound, or Festival Double Hound. We're gonna have, yeah, we're gonna try to Canaan play and stuff. Wonder if we should pop the plot. Probably. Alright, is there a pile concern? Festivals and hounds probably run. Then cemetery seems like the most likely next pile. I guess with a big plot, you can do something with Treasure Hunter. We have 5 Faithful Hounds, so if we play 4 of them, we do not draw all our cards, do we? Hmm. I mean, we can draw the ghost and just not draw the gold. That's probably fine. Probably fine. So that's if we don't bottom deck a Faithful Hound. I mean, that's a 1 out of 7 chance right now. So pretty unlikely. No, that's not how the math works. It's possible. I think we probably just need to pop the plot. Wow. Interesting. Hmm. I think we need to dominate. All right. Let's pop the plot. Oh no. I think we need to get like Navigator or something lame. Nope, nope, nope. Wait. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Hmm. Yeah, it's really lame. Dominate Navigator. One coin away from a better position. Yeah, with all those buys, our opponent can also do some stuff with the patricians and emporiums. 2 watchtowers is a decent number, I guess. So yeah, this could be dominate patrician festival. So I only have the 3 festivals, I think. So I can't even empty cemeteries. Could also get a page instead of the patrician. Planning to pop the plot. Yeah, that seems really good, actually. Dominate festival page. I think I'll be in an unwinnable position at that point. Sure would have been nice to get that last festival. 1 coin short. Maybe we just had to not get the ghost. The ghost is really not doing much. Um, yeah, I think page is a lot better there. Yeah. I'll probably lose next turn. Hmm. Um, I have 5 hounds, I think. Kind of need that hound if I'm going to gain in play. My deck is really just holding on by a thread. Alright, so last turn I had 18 coins. This turn, if I get the gain and play gold, that'll be up to 21, and then I have an extra 4 from the ghost. So that'll be 25. 25. Does that even get us anything? Not really. Like, dominate plus province cost 22. So we don't need to gain and play here. I don't think. So getting a Faithful Hound in our hand for next turn is pretty okay. All right, we had 18. We have 22. That's really all we need. But we have to not trash. I think we shouldn't have set aside that Faithful Hound. I think we could have done better just setting aside more stuff with Church. So that was a mistake. Like, if we got to gain and play... Yeah, this is not great. Definitely not great. I mean, maybe our opponent can... I don't think our opponent can get 32. Maybe I'm wrong. That is not 32. But it is a curse pileout. All right. Played. terracubist played to their advantage there. Our start. Gear in the kingdom. Well, I don't really like the 2-5 here. At all. Not one bit. Also, I kind of wish we had Church. Well, gears. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel good about this board. I do not feel good about it. I don't know. I don't know how to open. We need to play with Legionary Gold gears to pair them up, and so then we need villages. We need all of that. Seems pretty essential this game. Can't really play with Tactician. We can start with Native Village Legionary. It's just that Legionary doesn't generally lead to anything useful. And Native Village is a terrible opener, but opening Faithful Hound is so awkward because we want to play with gears. We do want the Native Villages, I guess, eventually. Plus buy is super awkward. It's either Tactician, which we can't play with, Stockpile, which will run out, and Horse Traders, which is a bad card. And Terminal, besides. This is pretty terrible. This is pretty terrible. Ultimately, we do want Native Village and Legionary in our deck, but this build is so bad. Now, maybe Legionary gives us a good hostelry. So maybe we can pick up like hostelry gear or hostelry stockpile on turn 3 and 4. I don't know. This is bad. 3-4. I think I'd open. I mean, it's either double gear or gear stockpile. Both are pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with either of those. Let's try to focus more on what we're doing. What do we do if we hit 5? That seems kind of likely. If we hit 5, it makes it very likely we're going to hit at least 3 on the next turn, so could be hostelry horse. Could be. Yep, here's that 5. I think it's hostelry horse, and then we get a gear. But I don't know. I don't know. Definitely bad luck to not see our native village here. Definitely bad luck. Definitely bad luck. That is really, really freaking good. This is just so bad. Um, this is just so bad. All right, let's set aside our best card. We did it. We did it. This is a kind of kingdom where you kind of don't really want all the stockpiles. I mean, like, you want them to get the plus buy, but then it's like, oh, adding 5 stop cards to the deck is actually not good. Look at this, man. We're just so screwed. Well, we can get a lot of horses here. Yeah, we probably should do that. Oh, man. I got confused. Whatever. It doesn't actually matter. Probably should have gotten another gear. Like, that is how we draw. Should have got another gear. Deck control seems so difficult. So very difficult. I'm gonna pick up. I don't need the villages, but I just need some good turns. Could get an alliance, that would be absurd. But, you know, it's a possibility. The trouble with getting a gear now is we have, like, so many gears in our shuffle now. But I do want another gear. So let's do it. The delay didn't target anything. Maybe that's expected. Okay. I am pondering, I am considering an alliance. I may have mentioned that before as the way to get the gold. Now, my opponent could get both stockpiles. So be it. If that happens, it happens. Yeah, whatever. Probably want to get a horse traders, but maybe we don't even need that. Maybe we just buy alliance from here on out. Just make do with what we have. Oh, wow. Huh. Interesting. Alright, I got a plan brewing here. What's down there? Native village? Yeah, I should have strongly considered not playing that horse. I didn't realize. Nevertheless, what to do is clear. I'm gonna buy Alliance. And we might not be able to attack with Legionary every turn, but it'll be some turns. It'll definitely be some turns. We could have turned in our stockpile for like a caravan or something. I don't know how long I'm going to hold on to that stockpile. Our opponent has a ton of stockpiles. Interesting. Very slow play. I mean, this order doesn't matter. Sets aside a copper. That's very good. I'm going to continue to set aside. I think. Oh. No. Maybe not. I think I don't want to do that. Let me think, let me think, let me think. I really don't want to set aside gold or legionary. That's my concern. Hey, speaking of gold and legionary, do we want to buy Alliance again? Yeah, sure, one more time. Let's do it. I mean, if we get Alliance, there is distant lands. Yeah, it is possible to play with distant lands, but if our opponent keeps going, yeah, I guess I can't really. We'll see. This game could last a while. I think we need to switch to provinces now. Also, this turn could be really bad. What is that last card? It's not gold or legionary. It's not silver, it's not gear. I think I'm going to set it aside, whatever it is. I think I'm definitely going to do that. Maybe we need to pick up. Probably need to pick up. Let's delay, I think. Nice. Alright, only one horse left. 4 stockpiles left. That's pretty scary. And we'll buy Alliance if we can, I think. Which is very likely with this starting hand. But I'll save the treasure. That will be even better, saving the treasure. Probably. Maybe I want to hit 10. Seems pretty good. I think I have a lot of gears down there. Oof. There's some good cards. Wow. I thought I had more gears, but yeah, they were in duration. That makes sense. It's going to be tough for our opponent to come back. It's going to be very tough. Yeah, it has to be that way. Oh boy. Yeah, I just need to get more points. And here we'll set aside stuff. It'll be good. Alright, they're out of stockpiles, out of horses. It's a pretty bad situation. Oh, that's too bad. Let's delay the hostelry. Yes. Okay. This should be it. Yeah, we kind of just grinded out that win. No deck control. That was just a dream. All right, 1-1. Now we get both gear and church. I'm not feeling good about the gears in these games. Although, sometimes it's the only way to draw. I mean, there's minion. There is minion. And minion kind of works with, like, 4 bandit camps. Kind of. But there's also Sana Avanto. Hmm. I mean, I could see skipping church here. I could see that. We're going to want some pawns at some point. That does lean towards the minion deck. Hmm. What if we open double gear? Plan to get, like, pawn upgrade if we can? That'd be pretty good. And there are lots of other, like, things we can get. I don't know. If our opponent doesn't get Sanas at all, it is pretty slow going, but maybe with upgrades we can do it. Like, if our opponent goes for the minion deck, then they don't even want Avantos. So that's kind of interesting. Womp womp. Okay, we'll get Silver Asana here. We'll play our cards. Looks like terracubist also got neither duration on turn 3. Which is the risk you take with these openings. Mm-hmm. Mm, I really want to pair sauna and silver, right? Although I'm going to trigger a shuffle. I get to see 3 out of the 6 cards. Now let's play it. There we go. Rewarded. Um, yeah, I don't mind an upgrade at all. Sounds great to me. Might ball for sauna pawn here. I'm gonna at least consider it. And maybe we ball for double sauna or something. It's a little weird, but might be a thing to do. If we can afford it. Which we almost certainly will be able to. Maybe it's guaranteed. Looks guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. Very almost. Maybe guaranteed. Ooh. I would like to find that gear if I can. Let's just do a card action. Ooh. That seems like all we can trash if we want to do ball. Pretty close on trashing. And I'm going to have an easier time cleaning up the rest of my stuff, I think. Maybe, probably. Funny, we've had church and sauna in the first and third kingdoms here. Nobody went for sauna in the first one, but I feel like it's pretty good here. Mostly everything else looks bad. Dominion deck, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, if you have all the minions, it is pretty okay. Still pretty slow. Wow. Terracubist starts with a 10 card hand. It's pretty good. No other gear? I guess it was set aside. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. Do we keep around the estate? I mean, if we're gonna get a pawn, we really don't. Like, we might as well keep around the estate. Might as well. I mean, I don't... Meh. Maybe it was a mistake. That was a hiccup. That was a hiccup, for sure. Oh, that was not what we wanted to do. But it's okay. Yeah, I think I want a bandit camp. Now-ish. Um... Yeah, I'm not gonna get another pawn. We don't need it now. I mean, there's an argument that we could get gear, and that would have been good. But whatever, I guess it's over. Over and done with. Minion deck. I think terracubist should have gone for the minion deck with the church open. I think I'd be feeling the pain with a minion attack right at this moment. And once I have the Avantos set up with the gear, not really going to be feeling that pain. But there is a window in the mid game where a minion attack would really hurt. That's deck control. I'm jealous of the deck control. If I only get 2 Avantos, then I'm going to feel pretty sad. I mean, if I get 1, obviously I lose. But maybe we'll get 3. Hard to know. I kind of doubt it, though. Wait, we should do card action. That seems just strictly better. Okay. We can trash a lot. We can trash everything. Except for 1 copper. That seems better than setting anything aside. Maybe our opponent gets 2 Avantos and we're sad. That seems likely. Seems likely. Our opponent is very thin or completely thin. One of the two. We have 2 Saunas, 2 Avantos, 2 Gears down there. That's 6 cards, 2 pawns. Yes, we have 1 copper. Our opponent has 1 copper. Nothing to upgrade the churches into. Yeah, I think he's going to get those Avantos. Yeah, that's annoying. It's annoying, but maybe we can now province. We'll see. We definitely... Eesh. Man. Maybe we just get a province this turn if we can. This upgrade is useless now. I mean, I guess we can upgrade a sauna into a bandit camp, but we need to see an Avanto. It's critically important. There it is. Oh, we shouldn't have even done that. Our opponent has overdraw. Okay. I think I want to go Sana, Avanto, Sana. Then upgrade the other Sana, then play the Avanto. Something like that. Yeah, that should all work. Maybe I don't even need to play that second Sana. Probably not. Hmm, okay. Okay. But we're definitely going to play this Sana. Alright, now we're thinking. So, we can definitely upgrade that Sana. Then play a Bandit Camp. Then the Avanto. Yeah, we don't need to chain. So we could put the pawn in hand. I mean, the most we can get up to is 15, I fear. It doesn't really do much. So I think we're just going to set aside sauna and gear. We have to use the spoils. That's kind of annoying to be able to afford a bandit camp. The alternative is we don't play the gear at all. That seems worse. Seems worse. Alright. Let's just do this dumb thing. I mean, I'm open to the idea of upgrading one of my saunas. It's definitely a thing we can attempt. Maybe it's the right thing to do. It could be. Could upgrade it into a bandit camp or directly into a cache. Yeah, we can do that. It's just going to be tricky if our opponent takes... Well, even one province makes it tricky. Our opponent takes two provinces. I think we need a triple duchy or something obnoxious like that. I mean, it was always going to be tough. Definitely not in a good spot for the end game here. Losing the Avantos is bad. And then being in this spot with the green is bad. The only advantage we have is we have more points at the end of our turn. But at the end of their turn, they'll have more. Same number of pawns. Oh, that pawn was not spent on a plus buy, though. That's good news for me. So he's saving an Avanto. Okay. So this has to be... Well, I mean, it can be double province, and that's still really good. Interesting. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't think our opponent can get triple, but if they can, we have no chance. Ooh, I like that. All right. Yeah, let's go Avanto Sana. That's too bad. All right, so if we want another bandit camp, but you know we probably just want a duchy directly, right? Hmm. Like we have 2 turns, pretty much definitely, right? I feel like that needs to be a duchy. We only have the 1 gear. Got like province down there. Definitely want the pawns as is. It is nice to have more plus actions. Let's go ahead and do this first. We might as well play this Avanto. No, that was definitely not correct. Ugh. I needed to do the upgrade before I did that. That was really dumb. Don't chain. So now all we can do is get the duchy. Directly. That's all we can do. Alright, fine. That's all we can do. And we can set aside... Like, we can't get 3 duchies, so we can just set aside 2 spoils. Yeah, okay. That's kind of the best I can do. This looks like we probably dead anyway. So I needed to... Yeah, I convinced myself incorrectly that... Well, either way, you want to play the bandit camp first. Wrong. Wrong. If I wanted to turn the sauna into a bandit camp, I needed to do that first, play the upgrade, then play the Avanto. But that's only if I drew the Avanto. But it all would have worked out fine if I had played upgrade first and turned it into a duchy in that case. But yeah, that would have been better. Put me in a better spot. I mean, I can still theoretically double province here. And that's pretty good. This turn is guaranteed to be great from terracubist. And if it's good enough to get double province duchy, then I'm certainly not winning. Then I would need province double duchy. Well, yeah, and I have to play the the sauna with this hand. Although my opponent doesn't know that. Yeah, that was dumb. Big dumb. Big dumb move. Yeah, no bandit camps in hand. It's rough. Got like a 1 in 4 chance of not dudding here. So that's that. We're in a precarious position regardless. It's a weird kind of board with the interaction between Sana Avanto and like the minion deck. Because if you contest the minion deck, like then both the decks are worse. But now the person who dodges Sana can take advantage of Avantos, then that deck might be slightly better than the minion, ignoring the attack. Maybe more than slightly, unclear. The minion deck, uncontested, is pretty great. Maybe just a little slower. I don't know about this board. Still don't know. Anyway, our opponent hasn't had to play either pawn, so presumably they can play both for coins. I don't know if they have enough for double province duchy. That's quite a lot. And they don't have a potion anymore. So the upgrade can't get points. Mine can theoretically, but we know in practice that it can't. Now, I mean, if our opponent leaves all 3 provinces because they're super scared, then I will play the gear instead of the Avanto. In any other situation, I'll play the Avanto. Probably? Probably, yeah. I mean, leaving 2 provinces would be really weird. A weird thing for terracubist to do. This is interesting. I wonder if Terracubist is holding onto an Avanto and stopping here. Looks like it. Triple Duchy? Oh, I missed the extra gear. Gear's good card. Player with the most gears wins. Maybe. Hmm. 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 I don't have much chance to win if I just grab a duchy here, but maybe it's like no chance at all. Okay, so if our opponent can get two provinces, and I just get a duchy, then I would need province double duchy. I mean, that's possible. That's definitely possible. My deck is capable of that, I think. So against exactly double province. But what if it's double province estate? I think I lose to that. Hmm. Against double province estate, I think I lose. Our opponent saved an Avanto, so it's pretty unlikely that they dud. Pretty darn unlikely. They have just a ton of cards saved. Alright, so what if we get double province? We lose to province double duchy. Which our opponent should be able to get pretty handily. And if they can get province double duchy, they can get double province estate. And that's really the best we can hope for by playing the Avanto. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty screwed. And I will also take a break. So, suppose we had a good turn there. That's what I'm wondering. What would we have been able to do? We could have gone double province estate. That would have been pretty good. Maybe game winning. Or double province duchy. If we like had the really good turn where we could upgrade our last sauna into a duchy, that would have been the tops. And that would have been a really good spot to be. Triple duchy would have been the next best thing to do. So we run out the duchies. A little danger there with piles. But we'd be up 6 VP. So our opponent would need to get more than a province. And they can't empty piles and get more than a province worth of points. So that'd be a good spot to be. Our opponent would get like double province estate, and then we'd get, or maybe double province ball for 2 estates, and we'd have to get province 3 estates or something. Which wouldn't be trivial, but anyways, that's all what could have been. And maybe our opponent somehow has banked enough cash to get to 3 provinces and just win outright. Definitely unnecessary, but maybe possible. I mean, there's another win possible here, which is double Dutch. Nope, can't empty piles with this situation. Well, maybe there is with an upgrade. No, I don't think so. In the case where I took triple duchy, though, there would have been a line to upgrade. No, you can't upgrade pawn. Never mind. But all that's theoretical. In practice, our opponent can just take 2 provinces and we can't win. Seems pretty clear to me. Oh, okay. Terracubist gone for the triple. Doesn't want to take any chances. If you can do it, do it. With 2 left over. Easy game. All right. We need to win this one to stay alive. Servers are slow. We got Colony here. Gotta go for Scrying Pool. That's our only non-terminal draw. We really need non-terminal draw. What is our terminal? Probably Catapult. I think I like opening Catapult Potion, probably. Could do Star Shard. Can we, how much can we do with non-terminal actions, though? Not much. We're gonna need to play with Platinum, and then we don't have plus buy. Yeah, maybe we swap out catapult for a displace. Hmm. This looks like a really underwhelming fairy. Hmm. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go potion. As player one, we're likely to get the catapult attack in, regardless of where we see it on turn 3 or 4. So it's actually more attractive as player two to open catapult star chart, I think. But yeah, this is gonna be a this is gonna be a painful one, I think. I don't think we can just play a gear though. I think we need to play with the scrying pools. It's just there's not much in the way of non-terminals. Might end up playing with multiple churches to just try to set aside the cards that scrying pool won't draw. Hmm. There's something there. I think there is no number of churches that is too many. Like, if I get the opportunity. Yeah. Somehow I need to be able to afford platinum. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to manage that, but once we figure that out, we'll be good. No plus buy except contraband. Oof. It's awkward. Yeah, I think we're going to want. I think we just need one platinum. Then we can displace platinum to colony, and then displace colony and get 2 platinums, and then we're in a great spot. So how do we get the platinum? Probably needed a gold or two. Which can eventually curse with catapult. Silver, gold, stuff like that. Interesting. Interesting choice. This will be church. And hopefully we see both our catapult and our potion next turn. We did. Guess we could have gotten star chart. We should get a star chart at some point. Probably 2 churches, then a star chart, is my thinking. We definitely want 2 churches. Got a reasonable chance to draw 2 cards here. We did. Well, we know exactly what we're going to have next turn. We are going to have an estate. We're going to have... We could buy, if we don't get attacked, we could buy a gold. Wait, don't we have a potion down there? We do. Alright. Never mind. Now, if we have to discard, that is going to be very inconvenient. Down there we have catapult, potion, estate, 2 copper. We have to discard, I think we have to discard the catapult. Maybe it's worth it to pick up Star Chart here. I think so. I'm not thinking church just because this church is going to go in the shuffle anyway. So at this point we need silver. So we're definitely thinner than our opponent. And if we get deck control, that's a good spot to be. Our opponent's just setting aside all their cards. It's unfair. Like 1 card left in the deck. That's crazy. It's crazy. I need another church. Probably? Yeah, I want two churches. We might have deck control now. Maybe. I hadn't really thought too much about that. Maybe I should have. Could have saved that. What a slow game. Hmm. Need a silver. I think I want to keep the potion. Or maybe we stop there. Maybe we build up from here and we don't get any more scrying pools. Yeah, it's too slow to get any more. Could discard a church to help our scrying pool draw. That's an interesting idea. We don't have to discard anything, that's right. We have one gear, right? Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so we have 3 copper in the deck. We don't need that copper if we're just going to buy a gold. And then we just need 1 copper left to go from 2 gold to a platinum. Alternatively, we could even just go with a displace. Displace gold into province, province into platinum, platinum into colony, colony into platinum. That's not even crazy. On the other hand, we can just save more coppers also. And then just keep the catapult going. I mean, then not practically. Not practically. I think I do like that line. Don't really have a thing to get. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, I think we should get rid of that copper. Should have done it that turn. Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna displace gold into province. That's the thing I'm gonna do, which is gonna leave me with not much money. Okay. Maybe I'm not gonna buy anything this turn. I can believe that. Well, I definitely want to see my church. It should be scrying pool. Nice. Just have to hope we're ahead enough. I think we are. Our deck seems better. just don't think I'm gonna need these coppers at all. Hmm. Okay. We're not as ahead as I thought. I mean, we're definitely ahead, but not as much as I thought. Should we trash the silver? No. Should we trash the catapult? Nah. I've never done this before, I don't think. Not effectively. Gotten a potion early, got a few scrying pools, and then just like didn't do anything. And this is not a problem at all. This doesn't even inconvenience me. Whatever. Probably should be platinum. Maybe it should have been church. I mean, this doesn't really matter. There's definitely a question of what I should buy, if anything. This place has something to it. I could get 2 golds as well. In which case, I should trash the silver. Um, so if I get double gold, no, I can't buy a silver in that case. Hmm. Probably the most important thing to have in hand is a church. That's nice. We can trash the silver here. Now that's annoying. That's definitely annoying. Ooh, that hurts for the opponent. The curse is down there? I don't care about that. That's actually good. It's fighting this one out to the end. Splice doing a lot of work here. Whoa! Whoa! Unexpected. And unfortunate. Is the game. And we're at 2-2. It all comes down to this, the final game. I think. I think if there's a tie, I will win as being player 2. But being player 2, it's going to be tough. Okay. Alright, we got no plus actions until we get champion. That seems critically important, considering that the payload is Horn of Plenty Mega Turn. Scrying Pool doesn't draw that very well, so we're going to want Margraves and Gears to do that. Yeah, I don't see anything else that can beat Horn of Plenty Mega Turn. We probably want to open with Church. I would think that. Page Church. Seems like a good double page board as well. So if we hit 2 coins, so be it. That's not so bad. Could go crazy. Could be crazy and get double church opening. But I really want that champion. Also for the defense against the Margrave attack. Very important. And this is not the kind of board where if the horns split 5-5, you're at anything close to a tricky endgame, because you can just add bank and then easily by 2 or 3 provinces. Even ending up with 4 horns is probably fine. I mean, honestly, 5 is fine. Or like 3 horns. Because banks are just, they're going to be great here. And with Margraves, like, you're going to have the plus buy. It's all going to be pretty good. Just got to get to champion and thin out all the estates and some of the coppers along the way. Probably there's room for gear. Not 100% on that. Gear, huh? Nope, not what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm gonna get a second. Yeah, we'll want to think about this. I think I want a second page. I think hero gaining horn is gonna be pretty sweet. And then I'll just get a church next turn and that'll be fine. I'm pretty fine with that. I don't love the silvers I might get from Treasure Hunter. Probably worth. Ooh. This is the terrible, terrible, terrible draw. Looks like terracubist also has a missed page, but that's kind of much more expected when you play with that line. I'm gonna get a gear. This hand looks awful. Ugh. 1 out of 11 chance for that page to be bottom decked. Hate to see it. Maybe I didn't need second page. I don't know. It just seems like such a good second page board. Gear does accelerate the shuffles a lot more than church. That's true. Buys a silver. What? We can get a Margrave here. Or a Den, even. Or we can get a second gear. Or we could literally save everything. Play nothing. That's actually kind of amusing. Oh no, I can't do any of those things. Well, I can't. I have a page down there, not a copper. Do I want another gear? I don't think so. think I can get behind a den. We can't take advantage of the Margrave yet. That's not good. I kind of like that gear. Well, we know exactly what's down there. It's 2 copper, right? Oh, I got their gear and their church. I'll take that. We didn't get to our den. That would have been nice. I do think we need the Margrave. Den would have been nice. Hmm. Cautious play or play for upside? Hmm. Like the absolute best case scenario is we see Champion Margrave as our 2 cards. That's really good, but more likely that doesn't happen. I still think this is the right play. It's just a question of whether we play this warrior or not. I think we need to. If we draw our champion, we're sad. That's true. But there's nothing good to gain with this horn. Hey, didn't draw our champion. Not so sad. Um, yeah, we can just get like 2 Margraves, right? Maybe we even get replace the warrior too. This is looking good. This is looking promising. We have a 3-1 Margrave advantage. Cool. Money. Yeah, we can make do like this. No, like this. Yep, buy lots of Margraves. Maybe 2 Margraves and a horn is correct. I mean, it could be that a bank is actually better. Probably is. But we can gain one with hero. Gain and play. So we've got 3 horns. Our opponent has 1. We've got a lot of Margraves. I think we're in a dominant position. So let's just set up to win next turn. I think a bank will be correct here. Almost certainly. You just need to play around the opponent's gains, which shouldn't be too hard. I think at most they can have 6 gains next turn. Alright, our uniques, copper, silver, horn, Margrave, den, church, hero, champion. Easy. Easy. Don't even need bank. Which is good, because I want to play bank at the end. Although it doesn't matter much on the mega turn. Alright, up to 4 gains. They can only get up to 5. So I can leave a pile at, whatever, 6. Well, we might as well trash the copper. We can afford it. And this bank should do a lot of work, I think. Should be at least a province. Probably. Close enough, I think. I think we want to get up to 5 horns. And so yeah, we can take a bunch of dens, a bunch of margraves. It all works. We can take 3 horns to be absolutely sure we win. But I'm kind of sure we win anyway. I think we can be exceptionally safe. Let's just count the coin situation. So supposing we set aside 1 copper, we have, that's going to be worth 9, that bank. So 9 plus 6, 15, plus 3 is 18. It doesn't really get us to any important thresholds, so we might as well do that. All right. So you have like 6 gains. I think I'll go with 3 horns, a margrave, and 2 dens or something. I mean, definitely 2 horns. I'm so terrified. I don't think I have any reason to be afraid. Our opponent has 3 horns. And 1 margrave. They can only get 5 things. got logged out. Alright, well that is a victory. 3-2. So we won the card champion tournament. That was some good fun. And yeah, there will be more Dominion in the future.